Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of mprugs.com. My name is Mike Panda. I'm the moderator in the video that is all about Persian rugs and carpets from around the world. And this is one of probably the most anticipated videos that I have been wanting to make for a very long time. I have in front of me a very special carpet. And I left it as is, as I'm about to unwrap it. This is such a rare occasion. I can tell you, as somebody who was born and raised in the Persian rug business. And if you have watched my other videos, you know that I am in the family of wholesalers. So we're not necessarily just retailers, we're actually wholesalers. We supply the online stores and the retailers, and I have our own website, mprugs.com, where I personally sell some of the carpets that my family has in the wholesale business. But every once in a while, as we are in the wholesale district, we also get our own special rugs, or sometimes our friends who are also wholesalers, when they get special rugs, unique pieces, I bring them into our warehouse, I take the videos, and this is one such piece. Now, I made a video about 2 or 3 months ago that you will also find on our YouTube channel, and that was the finest Persian rug we had ever seen. Now, when I say Persian, I'm talking about handmade. I am not talking hand-stitched or loomed. So we're actually talking about hand-knotted carpets. The finest piece that I had ever laid eyes on, that I actually held in my own hands, was a beautiful silk hereke, a Turkish Hereke piece that had a 20/20 quality, meaning over 1 centimeter over the distance of 1 centimeter, it had 20 knots. Just to put that in perspective, take 1 millimeter. The weaver actually created 2 single knots. And remember, these are Turkish knots. They are actually double knotted. So even though these knots are double knotted, the weavers back then were so incredible at making these carpets that under a magnifying glass, and I brought one here as I'm going to explain to you why in a minute, under a magnifying glass, they would be weaving these incredible carpets. They are really no longer being made. The only place where right now you will find very fine Hereke rugs are the ones that are made in China. The problem with the Chinese Hereke, as I've talked about in many of my other videos, is that they are not hand knotted, they are loomed. The Turkish Hereke rugs are actually hand knotted. And in the case of the Turkish Hereke, what makes them so incredibly special is that they incorporate the Turkish knot, which is a double knot. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, when I had that 20/20 quality Hereke piece, I thought this was it. I was not ever going to be able to find a finer piece. I have seen them in museums, exhibitions. I have actually seen a 30/30 Hereke, but it's in a museum in Istanbul. It's behind glass. They don't let you actually touch it. Well, I like to feature rugs that I can actually touch with my own hands. And so here we have what I like to call the Holy Grail. This is one of the most remarkable handmade Turkish Hereke rugs. This is just a hand knotted, it's beyond art piece. This is really, I don't even know what you want to call this. I'm going to literally take it out, hold it, because this is so remarkable. This piece is a Turkish Hereke with an amazing 22 quality. And what this means, over 1 centimeter. I got my ruler, got my flashlight, I got a magnifying glass, and it comes with flashlight built in. I ordered this specifically for this carpet, knowing that I would be honored. And this is genuinely, I cannot even tell you, this is like for someone who's in the Persian rug business. I have never held in my own hands a finer Persian rug. And chances are, if you go to any rug store, you will not find a single rug dealer that has anything close to it. You may find one dealer or maybe two in places like maybe New York, London, Paris. But this is the wholesale district that I'm in right here. It's one of the largest wholesale districts of Persian rugs. I'm from the States, but I spent a lot of my time here in Germany at the wholesale district in Hamburg. So whenever I'm here, I take these videos where I can showcase some of the rugs. This is one of the largest districts for Persian rugs, Oriental rugs, all kinds of handmade rugs in the world. You will find them here, and you will not find anything like it. This is truly a remarkable piece. What does 22 knots per centimeter? In other words, this is a 22 quality Hereke piece. What does that translate? It translates into a rug that has over 3,100 knots per square inch. I repeat, take 22 knots per centimeter. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So you take 22 times 2.54 and you square that number, and you have a number that is over 3,100 knots per square inch. Absolutely amazing. This is the type of Hereke rug that is no longer made. This piece, this very small, this is approximately 50 by 70 centimeters. This is about 1'8" by a little bit over 2 feet. This would take about 2 years to make. In today's economy, it is virtually impossible to find, just think about it. A master weaver, full-time, spent 2 years making this carpet. And because of its size, you cannot have 2 people sitting side by side. This is one full-time master weaver devoting 2 years of their time to weave this carpet. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, I'm going to get behind the camera I got my magnifying glass, my ruler. I'm all ready to go. I cannot tell you how excited I am. So as soon as I'm behind the camera, I'm going to show you the close-ups, and then I'm going to show you the actual knots so that you can pause the video and you can see I am not photoshopping anything. This is not a gimmick. Got the ruler, got a magnifying glass, and I'm going to show you what an actual carpet. This is a hand knotted, handmade, pure silk, beyond art piece. This is the holy grail of Persian rugs. I'm going to show you the actual knots. So I'm going to see you again here in just a second. So here I am again. First, I thought I'd show you the front of this amazing Hereke carpet. And there is a couple of unique features about it. And I have to tell you this. Now, if you know how to read this, you are going to be probably, to me it was funny when I saw this. As you know, for those of you who are, if you are passionate about your Hereke rugs, it is very typical to find scriptures, pieces of the Quran, prayers, blessings. That is normal. That is something that is very common. The design, everything is very standard. But right here, given that this carpet has over 3,000 knots per square inch, as I'm about to show you, there is something here, and this says, Mashallah. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mashallah, that's basically somebody saying, damn, well done, oh darn, about time. I mean, I don't know how to say this. This would be somebody working on something for 2 years, and as they get past the middle point, that is what, mashallah. When I saw this, I was dying. Now, I don't know how to read. I always tell people, I don't know how to read Farsi. I don't know how to read Arabic. But when my family saw this rug and they translated this, we all started laughing, because I'm thinking, damn, this weaver, this artist, imagine spending, and we're basing this on the size of the carpet and the knots. This rug took about 2 years to make. Now, I'm going to flip the rug over. And now this is where it gets interesting. If you are into Persian rugs, like we are, I'm going to try a couple of different methods. I want to zoom in as closely as I can. So there you have it. Now, if you can, feel free, pause the video, count the knots, and there you have it. Or better yet, I'm going to, bear with me here for just a minute. I got myself, there you go. I want you to understand, I am not in any shape or form. I use this specific wooden, this is a standard ruler. This is the kind of that you buy throughout Europe. This carpet has 22 knots per centimeter. This is an absolute incredible masterpiece. I cannot even tell you, I mean, just looking at it, it's absolutely unbelievable. And I'm just gonna zoom out. Like I said, I did this on purpose. I want you to appreciate what this is all about. 22 knots. Imagine, in order to weave this rug, somebody set, literally, in the old days, they would take large rectangular magnifying glasses, and the weavers would be weaving the rug underneath, and this is what they would use to weave the rugs, underneath the magnifying glass. So imagine if you paid somebody to do it today. The cost would be so astronomical. Now, in case, for those of you wondering, this type of carpet at some of the finest auction houses in the world, this is a carpet that can easily fetch 6 digits. We're talking well over $100,000 in retail. We have seen smaller pieces, literally quarter of the size. One of them was auctioned off, I believe, at the Sabato auction house. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm thinking one of the other famous auction houses. I think the small one was auctioned off at well over $50,000 US, and that was like a quarter of the size. I mean, because of the amount of time it takes to make these carpets, you generally speaking will not find them in very large size. I mean, the intricate design doesn't really allow for multiple people to be sitting side by side. Again, I'm going in, I'm zooming in for as close as I can. I don't want to lose the sharpness. Let me I'm just gonna try this again. Bear here with me. One of the joys of working by myself is that, well, I'm by myself, but the problem with that, of course, is that, well, I have no one to hold a camera for me. So, but at least what you're getting is unedited. You're not getting edited video or something. I'm certainly not a professional. I'm just basically a rug fan that likes to share information with you. So there you have it. This is about as close as I can get it. But like I said, earlier you saw it. I mean, it's just an incredible piece. And for me, to be able to hold it in my hands, this is something that for anybody who is into Persian rugs, this is something that I would love to be able to show this piece to you, where you can just literally put your hand through the video and touch it. This is such a remarkable piece. So there you have it, a Persian rug. This is a Turkish Hereke rug. And this one has over 3,000 knots per square inch. The single finest Persian carpet that I have ever held in my hands. It's just an absolute gorgeous piece. And so I hope you like this video. I would love to be able to find an even finer piece. I thought the last one I featured was the finest one, and I didn't know that I would ever be able to showcase this to you. So there you have it. I hope you like this video. Check out the other videos that we have that is all about rare Persian rugs and carpets from around the world. Subscribe to our channel or visit us at mprugs.com. And I hope you enjoyed this video, as it was, like I said, this is one of the most special videos that I've ever taken, simply because I've never seen a fine piece like it. So best wishes from all of us, and I look forward to bringing you many more videos to come. Take care. Bye-bye.